Hey there, it's Saturday morning, and I think we're live now. Hello, happy Saturday morning to you. Welcome to Little Sister Chalks. I'm Luana, your Chalkateur independent designer, and I am so glad you're here with me today. We have a quick little craft. Yesterday was so nice. It was cloudy and humid, but it was almost 80, I think, all day. And it was just so nice to be able to go out without a jacket on and enjoy, a little bit of the outdoors, although I'm paying for it today with allergies. My eyes are terribly itchy and bothering me, but that's okay. I will take it because a beautiful day is something to enjoy. But it got me in the mood to start thinking about patios and decks and outdoor entertaining or just enjoying summer days outside. So today I'm going to do a little tray. And I've got it here. It is a chocolatier surface. It came with it was a kit. It had this stencil with it and a little packet of espresso espresso paste, and I like it like that. I really do. But I also love this stencil and our new, well, not new, but color of the month. So exclusive, only available through the end of April while supplies last, I guess. I love this too. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to give just a couple minutes, see if anybody hops on and can help me make that decision. I could see comments. So whether you join me live or you catch the replay or you find me on YouTube, because these videos are going to start migrating over there, I hope you say hello. And I'm going to tilt you down. I'm going to decide as I'm doing that because I don't know. I'm struggling. So let me just tilt you down. And I think that's probably okay. I didn't set off any alarms today, so that's good. Okay, I think I'm going to do this because this is what was calling to me. And I'll probably do the other one too because I do like it. I think that's an awesome little stencil with cute tiles on it would be awesome. And then I could see doing so many different things with a tray like this, so I may have to grab more. And I just want to mention that Perks members enjoy all kinds of perks, and they get 30% off every time they shop. So as a Perks member, you can go find this in the Chocateur store and get it on sale for 30%, or anything else that you decide you would like to get on sale. So if you're interested in Perks, don't know anything about it but want to know more, just drop a comment and I'm happy to share a little bit more information with you. I think the April Club would look adorable on this. It was the strawberries that I did the little grocery bag with. Oh, so many things would look so cute. I'm trying to get as close to the edge over here with this. I think I gotta go closer. And then I don't think I'm straight. Let's see. Is that good enough? All right, I'm just going to have to go with it because I don't think I'm going to be able to get much closer. So if you were wondering what this is for, it's called a fuzzing cloth. And I'm going to try to use my squeegee over here. This is the only thing I guess is not great about using something not sized for this. Something smaller would be awesome. That would work great. A little bit bigger is kind of hard. I'm afraid of bleeding over here. Hello, Patty. I will send you some information on Perks. It is awesome. We love our Perks customers. The best thing about it, I think, besides 30% off every time you shop, is actually getting access to the designer studio or design studio. And all the designers are in there, all the Perks members, and people share so many ideas and tips and tricks and all kinds of stuff. That's the best part to me, is the community. All right, I have decided, but I'm just going to show you. I was thinking this little tray came with its own little stencil, and which fits perfectly, and I wouldn't have had to mess around with trying to get that one to fit, and espresso colored paste. I do love this, and I think I probably will make one because I do have another tray. I probably will make another one. But this is what's been calling to me because I love this stencil too. And this is Home, which is the color of the month. So that's what I decided to do. So there we go. All right. And then if you're wondering, this is a fuzzing cloth, so it's good to take, especially, this is not a brand new transfer, but especially a brand new one that you're using for the first time. They're really sticky. And you take a little bit of the adhesive off so that you can pull it up and not damage the mesh silk screen in there or your surface. Because if it sticks too hard, it'll stretch and it just gets hard to deal with. So you want to fuzz a little bit. If you're inking and you're doing a fabric project, that's a step you can skip. You don't necessarily need to do that. Although I was chalking last night with some fellow designers. We got together and the home office had put out a like who's in which state kind of thing. And we decided to get those of us that are close enough decided to get together. So yesterday we met in Warrenville and we did a fun craft. I was going to bring it down so you could see, but I'll post a picture of it. Someone bought canvases and little fairy lights, and we brought whatever stencils we wanted to use. You know, we brought our own stencils and paste and that kind of stuff. But I'd never worked with the little lights, and it turned out so cute. I could see it. I did like a 4th of July thing, but I could see it for winter. Snowflakes. One of the girls did snowflakes. Somebody else did, a little house, and they put all the lights in the house. Oh my God, that was adorable. So yeah, I'll post a picture. I have a picture of most of the projects. Some people had left already, but all right, here we go. This was in my head. We'll see if we like how it turns out. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the paste, and I'm going to work. I like to work top to bottom as much as I can. You can work side to side. I do suggest going in one direction, whichever direction you choose, but sometimes you got to get in these little spots on the sides or wherever. Sometimes it's tight or little details, and if it's really big, then I would do the chalk and lift. So we'd chalk a portion of this, we'd lift up the stencil, let the chalk paste dry, and then just kind of lay it back down. And you don't have to like push the part you've done already, but make sure you don't have bubbles in the other parts when you lay it back down, and then you just keep going. But this isn't very big, so I don't feel the need to do that. And actually, even if it doesn't come out perfectly, it's a rustic look to the stencil itself and the surface. So if it's not perfect, I'm definitely okay with that. And then I'm trying not to get up on the side there because there is silk screen that the color would go through. So there we go. We're almost done. These little sides are tricky over here. This color is really pretty. Pretty, pretty blue. Blue is probably one of my favorites, and I like different shades, but this one's really nice. The get-together was a lot of fun. My team that I'm a part of, nobody's around here. My upline's in Kansas City, I think. Yeah, people are everywhere, so I don't really have anybody around. So it's been nice to meet them and make some friends. Oh boy. It's hard to pull up, and I probably should have fuzzed a little more, and I might have wanted to do the lift because I see spots that's okay. You know what? Like I said, I don't care if it's perfect, and there we go. Yeah, I pulled up a lot of the paint too, so I could have waxed as well. So for future, I would probably wax. So if I do the other one, I'll wax it. But you could see some of it's a little bit lighter. But again, I don't mind because it's kind of a rustic look. So there we go. Quick and easy. Under 10 minutes. Probably would have been faster than that, but I've been blabbing. So that is it. That's our fun little, I'll seal it, or you actually could lay a layer of resin on it as well to protect it. And then if you put drinks and spill, it doesn't matter. But a fun little tray for the outdoors. Yeah, I next time I will wax the bottom first because here, let me see if you can, you maybe can't really tell on the camera. No, you can't really tell, but you could see here, I can see with my eyes versus camera. Well, maybe if I get closer. There we go. It pulled up some of the paint. You could see the little white specks. So it did pull up some of the paint from the tray. So yeah, next time I would wax, then do everything I did on camera, and then I'll seal it. Definitely good to wax on a painted surface, and I didn't really think about that. I thought it would be fine. And I could have fuzzed a little bit more too, because that was really hard to pull up, even though it didn't feel so sticky. So there we go. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. And thanks for hopping in. And if you catch me on the replay, please say hello. And I will see you right here next week at 10:08 on Saturday morning. Bye.